Hello students. So today we will study page number 154. If there is no table, seek cover against an interior wall. Protect your head and neck with your arms. Avoid windows, hanging objects, mirrors or tall furniture. These are danger spots. In last class, lastly we was talking about the steps which you have to do while the earthquake. So these 2 points are also related to the precautions or the safety which you have to do or take care during the earthquake. So in this point, if there is no table in that room, you should go near the interior wall and protect your head and neck with your arms. Head and neck both are the sensitive body parts. Here the damage can be the loss of life. So we should protect our head and neck with arm. And never go near the window, hanging objects, mirrors or tall furnitures. During the earthquakes, these things can fall down. So these points are very dangerous. We should always make a distance with all these things. Though an earthquake lasts for only a few seconds, you should not enter any building even after the earthquake stops. There can be danger of damaged portions falling later. Also, smaller shocks called aftershocks can occur even several days after the earthquake. Earthquakes normally last only for the few seconds. It's never get long time. But if earthquake stops, after that you should not go enter the building, because during the earthquake maybe some things which was damaged. When you will take enter, those damaged portions can fall at you. So we should avoid to go enter the building just after the earthquake. And after the earthquake, smaller shocks also can be felt, those known as aftershocks. So these earthquakes which can be felt after the few days also. Now volcanic eruptions. A volcano is a vent in the earth's crust through which lava, molten rock fragments, hot vapors and gases are ejected. Volcano. It is actually the open portion of the earth crust from which the lava, which is the molten rock fragments, hot vapors and gases, these things comes out from this earth portion. So it is known as the volcano. Deep within the earth, the temperature is so high that some rocks slowly melt and become a thick flowing substance called magma. A volcano begins to form when two plates separate and the magma, being lighter, rises towards the earth's surface and collects in magma chambers. Eventually, some of the magma pushes through vents and fissures to the earth's surface. Magma that has erupted is called lava. Inside the earth, the temperature is so high. So the rocks gets melt inside the earth and this thick flowing substance called magma. So inside the earth, the rock that gets melt, it becomes melt, gets liquid and it's very hot. These substances are called magma. When the volcano begins, the two plates separates the magma being lighter. When the two plates that get separate, during that the magma become lighter and it collects in the magma chamber. It rises toward the earth's surface and collected in magma chambers. And these magma pushes through the open portion of the volcano and it rises to the earth's surface and this magma then called is lava. Volcanic eruptions occur in different ways. Some volcanoes erupt with the lava simply flowing out of the volcano. This rarely kills people because the lava moves slowly enough to allow people to leave the vicinity. Volcanic eruptions. Its are also different types. Some volcanoes erupt where the lava simply flow out of the volcano. Since its speed is very low, so it comes out slowly. So it not mainly the kills the people because when the lava moves, its speed is very slow. So people can leave the place where the volcanic eruptions was there. In some cases, there are explosive eruptions when lava shoots violently into the air along with the rock shards, gas and vapor. This is dangerous because the erupted materials races down mountain sides, destroying almost everything in its path. Blankets of ash can suffocate plants and animals and humans. Hot volcanic materials can mix with water from streams, melted snow or ice to form mud flows which can bury entire communities nearby. In some cases, these are different volcanic eruption. It is explosive eruptions. In this type of volcano, here the lava shoots violently into air with rock shards, gas and vapor. Means in this volcanic eruptions, not only the smoke, rocks, gases, vapor, these are also shoots out and just coming from the lava volcano, it get the different sides, different places through the air. So this becomes very dangerous. It comes from the volcanic and then moves out the mountain sides, and whatever comes in its path, it make it completely destroyed. And also the blanket of ash, it covers the near the area of the volcano where the plants, animals and humans they get suffocate. They feels very problem during the breathing since the air get destroyed by the volcanic eruption, so they feel unable to breathe properly. And the hot volcanic materials which mixes also the water streams and also it melts the snow and it makes the mud flow of that place near the volcano. Based on the frequency of their eruption, volcanoes are of three types. According to their status, it makes the three types of volcanoes. First is the active volcanoes are those that erupted recently and could be expected to erupt again soon. India's only active volcano is found in Barren Island in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Mount St. Helens in the United States and Mount Etna in Italy are also active volcanoes. The first category is active volcanoes. In these type of volcanoes, it already erupted and its expectation is also to be erupted very soon. Here in India, only one active volcano that is in the Barren Island which is in Andaman and Nicobar. Mount St. Helens, it is in United States and Mount Etna is in Italy. These are also the active volcanoes. Next is dormant volcano is an active volcano that is quiet and has not erupted recently but may erupt again. Mauna Kea in Hawaii and Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania are dormant volcanoes. So second one is the dormant volcano which recently being active and it can be active again but its chances. So these are the dormant volcano. They can be again erupted. Here the Mauna Kea that is in Hawaii, Mount Kilimanjaro that is in Tanzania. These are the examples of the dormant volcano. So students, it is a page number 154. All of you watch the video and study it. Thank you students.